episode, I'm going to talk to you about how to dye or color your pointe shoes. Right? We all do special rolls sometimes, and we like to color the pointe shoes, and how do you do that? With me, I have my special guest today. This is Hope. She's a beautiful freelance dancer in New York, and Hope, thanks for coming in and helping us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. So I know for me, what I've done with my pointe shoes is I pancake my pointe shoes. It's really easy for me. My skin is pale. I just put a little bit of pancake on it, and it matches my flesh tone. That's for contemporary. And I've also used a magic marker. That was sort of a, you take a big jumbo marker and you color it in. You can do that. It works really well with the darker colors. And then I've also used fabric paint for special rolls. But you told me that you like to spray paint.
Yeah, it's really fast.
It's fast and it works for you. And does it dries really fast?
It dries really fast.
And does it stay pretty well, or does it kind of?
It stays pretty well.
Oh, good. Okay, so I was just going to comment how Hope and I are both petite, and when you're a petite dancer, you end up doing parts where you're like, oh, you're going to be the doll in Nutcracker, or you're going to be a fairy in Midsummer Night's Dream, or you're going to be one of the clowns. So you're always having to do all kinds of fun colors. And Hope brought in some colors that she did. So she did a nice pink, and you did that with the spray paint, right? Fabulous. And then you did also, this is a really beautiful gold color here. Just did that with that. And then this really fascinated me because I thought this was pancake, but it isn't. It's spray paint, right? Right, so I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do the other applications I was talking about, and then Hope is going to show us her technique for spray painting. Make sure you get a nice clean surface to work on your pointe shoes. Don't do it on a marley floor, and don't do it on your parents' floor or on a carpet or anywhere. Make sure you put something underneath. Right, very first thing I'm going to show you is pancake. So you're going to get a water-based pancake makeup, and you're going to get sponge, and you're going to get your water and dip the water in there. And now when you go to use this technique, what you want to do is you want to use more pancake than water, because anything that's water is going to break your pointe shoes down. And then you just do a really light layer of that over, and then make sure you let the shoes dry out overnight, tips up of course. Right? My second technique that I like to use is I like to use a jumbo magic marker. Right? So I got a really nice big fat tip here on that. And you're going to just start to color in the pointe shoe. Right? It works really fast. Right? You can put newspaper on the inside, whatever you like. This works really well with darker colors like black or red. You can't use a highlighter. Make sure you get a nice big magic marker, right? So that's my second technique. My third technique is to use a fabric-based paint, right? So I'm just going to get this fabric-based paint, and I'm going to just put a little bit of the paint, or maybe not. Oh, I got to take the top off first. And you're going to take that, and then that fabric-based paint, you're going to put it right there in your tray, and then go ahead and dip your sponge. Don't get too much paint, and then go ahead and start to paint over your shoe. Use kind of light layers, and once again, you're going to have to let it wait and dye overnight. You can do pointe shoe ribbons and elastics with this as well. Okay, so Hope, we've got our whole work area ready to go. We just put kind of a plastic sheet down not to hurt the floor. We also put a little bit of newspaper under that, and we also put some paper towels down. One thing I do want to say that we didn't mention before, you need to be in an area that's well ventilated. You don't want to do this in like kind of a closed environment because you're going to breathe in the fumes. So either do it outside or do it like in a garage or somewhere where it's very well ventilated, like we're in a big studio here. And we really made sure to protect the surfaces of the floor. Okay, so that's the first and foremost. Now, what is the first thing you like to do before you like to spray paint the shoes?
So for spray painting, I think the first thing I need to do is to use painter's tape to tape down my my shoe. So
and this is just regular painter's tape that you can get anywhere, any hardware store.
So you just try to like tape it, cover it up. And then the second thing I'll do is same thing, use the tape and then tape inside the shoes.
And now why are you doing the outside with the tape and the inside with the tape?
Oh, I just don't like, sometimes the pen can get a little sharp.
Oh, okay.
And then especially when you pancake your shoes, most of the time you wear tights with it, and then you can get blisters.
Oh, okay. So it would be like a little chunky or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a good technique. And then when it's over, you just peel the tape away.
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, and then what's your next step?
And the next step I will do is I will grab some paper towel,
Okay.
and then I will like stuff inside my shoe.
Inside like that. And then why are we doing this stuffing with the paper towel?
Well, this is just not to get the pen in the bottom of your shoe.
Okay.
But honestly, it doesn't really matter. But for me, it
For
feels
you like to be
prettier.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice and neat once you cover this, and there's no extra pen.
And I have to say, I'm looking at, you might not be able to see it, but the lines, there's no lines inside here. So she did a really good job. You did a really good job of painting that. So then what kind of paint is it that we're using today?
So this is a water-based paint, and I just went to the store and I put my hand kind of close to it, and I was like, okay, I think that's a good color for me.
Okay, good. And then there were lots of options, right?
There's lots of options.
So you went to a fabric store, or you went to like an art craft store?
I went to an art craft store.
Okay, perfect. Any art craft store?
Yeah, water-based spray paint.
Water-based spray paint. Okay, great. And it's going to come out this color, right? That's amazing. Okay. Let's see how you do this. You could also, I just want to say also, you could wear gloves over your hands and everything if you were worried about getting paint on your
Yeah,
hands.
the good thing about water-based paint is that you can just wash your hands off with soap.
Perfect. We like it even better then.
Yep.
Okay. So do you mind showing me some of your techniques here?
So the first thing we do, we just put the shoes down. Usually I like to actually spray paint the bottom first.
Okay.
And you have to shake this pen for about 2 minutes.
Oh my God. So you get an arm workout too. Get a little cardio in.
And then you just like keep like around 10 inches away from your shoes, and then you just gently, and it's really fast. So you just keep spraying and see if you miss any spot.
That looks so good already.
And I would say just leave your shoes. Don't touch it for 20 minutes, and then you're ready to wear.
Only 20 minutes? Okay. So I think this is a really great technique for spraying your shoes and getting them in different colors. And just imagine the combination of colors you could do. And Hope, do you mind showing this on Pointe?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, great. That was really great today. Thanks so much, Hope, for coming in and showing me how you like to dye your pointe shoes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought that was some great techniques that you showed. So hopefully everybody learned something. Don't forget to click if you like something, subscribe, and share it with other dancers. Thanks for watching, everybody.